Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. I've got another beer from Foulmouthed Brewing. This is their Triforce IPA. I love the fact that there's a brew paddle? Anyway, that paddle right there is a traditional stirring paddle for stirring your mash, your beer, whatever. 6.3% ABV Triforce IPA is brewed with a blend of three, oh, imagine that, of our favorite malts and a trio of hops. Awesome. For a bright and balanced brew to remind you of good times gone by. It's dangerous to go alone. Take one of these. Or 6, you know. Actually, I think this comes in a 4-pack, so it's dangerous to go alone. Take 4 of these. Anyway, lots of nice references there. Some of you folks get them. If you don't, look up classic video games. Or, you know what, Breath of the Wild. No, Breath of the Wild. What's the newest Legend of Zelda game? Crap. It's getting all kinds of posts on Facebook. Spirits? Something Spirits. Hey, whatever. Breath of the Wild was the last one I heard about. I think Link to the Past was the last one I actually played, so there you have it. Anyway, Foulmouth makes some great beers. Triple malt and hops. Just looking here. They don't make any reference whether this is the Triforce of Wisdom, the Triforce of Strength, or the Triforce of Power. I think I got those 3 right. Let me know if I didn't. Anyway, Triforce IPA. Here we go. Oh, I got a little too aggressive with that pour, but it did foam up pretty good, so I'll have to wait for that to calm down. I can smell the hops from here. Fairly common thing with some of the heavier IPAs. Almost getting citrusy and maybe orangey or grapefruity aroma. Oh my god, is this a clear IPA? Holy shit, it's not hazy. Wow, I mean, it's only hazy because of look at that vortex of bubbles. That is a huge, oh my god, that is amazing. I could stare at that all night. People pay top dollar for the classic lava lamp. I want something that does this. Lights up with all those bubbles like swirling around with that little vortex in the middle. That is amazing. It's not quite a vortex because it's not swirling like one, but it's I don't know, what is that horizontal rotating motion called? Not a vortex, it's called something else. Cavitation is what's happening there. Alright, I'm overthinking this crap. It is a clear, very effervescent, orangish gold IPA. Beautiful looking beer. A pretty decent hoppy aroma, citrusy, possibly grapefruity, an orange. All right. Medium mouthfeel. It's a little greasy, a little oily, a little slick. I mean, 3 different types of hops. There's probably the hop oils in there, giving it that slightly oily texture. It's not unpleasant. It's good. It's smooth, but it sticks to the roof of your mouth. That's for sure. Anyway. 3 different malts. I think I can detect wheat and oat in there. Maybe. But it's got this, there's this light graininess to it. And there's almost a roasty graininess as well. Probably not too roasted because the color's not that dark. But there's a light graininess, roasty, almost smoky graininess. Pardon. A little hint of maybe a grittiness in the finish. So I don't know. I'm probably imagining some of these things. But definitely hoppy. Excuse me, hiccups are Like they're coming right about here and trying to work their way further up and trying to stop that from happening. There. All right. This may or may not be my first beer of the evening, by the way. There's almost a like a tea flavor to it, like an iced tea flavor, which is interesting, and that sometimes happens with some of the roastier malts and the hoppy flavors. I get that occasionally. Hop esters, though. There was that citrusy, orangey grapefruit in the aroma. I'm getting hints of grapefruit in the finish. Leading up to that, though, I'm kind of getting overall hoppy bitterness, maybe some grassiness, an undertone of dankness, maybe some earthy notes too. Again, there's a hint of citrus there in the finish, but now I'm mostly keyed towards pine and citrus, so the fact that I'm not picking up on any pine and just a hint of citrus is impressing me. The earthy and grassy notes that I'm getting are really nice. It's definitely different and interesting, and they put a lot of effort into their 3 malts, 3 hops. The fact that I'm getting some different and complex flavors, whether they're real or imagined, oaty, toasty, weedy, and then the hop esters I mentioned. It's definitely a complex and interesting beer. There's nothing in particular that's just blowing me away, impressing me, or giving me that wow reaction, but I don't have anything negative to say about it either. And the complexity, the fact that I'm not 100% sure about some of the flavors I'm getting, means that there's probably some other underlying flavors that I'm not necessarily identifying, even though I'm picking up on them. So I'm gonna hit this with a 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, it's I got nothing bad to say about it. I got nothing negative to say about it. I can't pick it apart or anything. It's not quite pushing itself up into that wow or unique category, but it's also very complex on top of having no negatives. So it's getting some extra points. It's not perfect. It's not wow. It's not unique. Maybe it's perfect. I don't know. But that's where I'm at. 4.5 out of 5 on it. Anyway, it's just my thoughts, my opinions. Hit me up down below in the comments or the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about Foulmouthed's Triforce IPA. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.